Time now to debate some of the big stories of the week with the Inside Utah Politics panel. This week we have former Congressman Ben McAdams and State Senator Dan McKay. I guess I should dub this the IUP McPanel. What do you gentlemen think?
Two for the price of one.
All right, let's get right into this. Obviously, COVID being the big story of the week. Cases spiking once again. I'm hearing a lot from national health leaders and locals saying this is the pandemic of the unvaccinated. So I want to dig into that a little bit. And Ben, we'll start with you. When you think of that, how do you assess the role of government versus personal choice in this pandemic and the way it's playing out?
You know, first, it's so sad to see so many people dying and sick and suffering those long-term consequences when we've got an easy fix that really is you know, cheap and relatively painless, especially compared to the opposite of getting sick from this virus and dying. I know personally, because I was one of the early cases of COVID, how bad this virus can be. I spent a week in the hospital, as sick as I've ever been. And so I would just encourage people, if you haven't been vaccinated, please do so. My wife and I have been vaccinated. Our 4 kids have been vaccinated. And you know, and it's a simple and easy thing to do. Mm-hmm. I think ultimately it is a personal choice. But with choices come consequences, and I would hope that people, you know, don't place those consequences on themselves or their families and their loved ones when there's such an easy alternative to just get the vaccine. Okay,
Senator, your thoughts?
Yeah, in fact, I'll take exactly what, I'll say former senator, because I miss him in the state legislature. You know, with the former senator, the personal choice is really the right avenue. I'd like to talk just one step further and say, there are some things that we're still doing that we are protecting those who are unvaccinated in a lot of ways. Testing is free. Medical care is still largely subsidized. And I think that there's a real question to be had from policymakers whether or not we should continue that policy where the vaccine is available, some of those things are available. Maybe we should slip back and just turn this back into our normal insurance policies and those kinds of things from a healthcare standpoint. I think those are the questions from a policymaker standpoint we should be asking, not necessarily whether or not we should be mandating or forcing those things. Mm-hmm. It's just how big is the safety net? And some people feel like the safety net, you know, allowing people to continue to get medical care and be this inexpensive is really part of the problem.
Okay, a couple things I want to dig into a little deeper on that, Ben, starting with you. When the White House starts to float this idea of making it mandatory, a vaccine mandatory for federal employees, would you support something like that? You
know, I certainly can understand the frustration, because some of us have done our part to help to put this pandemic behind us. We've acted responsibly. We've gotten the vaccine, and then to see that we're all starting to feel the consequences again as cases start to rise and hospitalizations start to rise. It doesn't only affect the individual who's chosen not to get vaccinated. It's starting to affect all of us, and I worry that it comes around and affects our economy. And so, you know, I would again encourage people to just please make the right choice to protect yourself, but also protect us as a community, protect our economy, allow us to get back to normal just by doing our part.
So you don't believe it should be mandatory on any level?
Look, I think employers should be able to decide their employees, under what circumstances their employees are going to come to work, and how they're going to protect the customers in their business, whether that's a federal employer or a small business. I think that's a decision that's best left up to each individual employer.
Mm-hmm. Senator, when you talk about siding with personal choice, talk on what Ben was saying there, though, because there does come a point where it does impact everybody, through the hospitals, through the economy.
Yeah. You know, I think that's an important question, right? And I think there are certainly, you know, George Costanza once said it best. We're living in a society, right, where people are trying to work together. We're trying to come up with common solutions that are the benefit of everybody. And I really do believe that a rising tide floats all boats. The question is, if you have people who are legitimately pulling the drain on a regular basis and draining the flotilla, you're really going to get in a lot of trouble. I would say, I would even go one step again further and just say, not only would I wouldn't require, you know, there shouldn't be a mandated vaccine. I think that's a dangerous slope for any employer, let alone the federal government. The idea that we're going to, you know, start stipulating what people, you know, what vaccines or what medical position they need to be in prior to getting employment, I think that does even greater harm to the economy. And so it's always that balancing, but I think there are a lot of things that we're going to continue to learn about this virus.
Okay, always good for a Seinfeld reference. Ben, you have something you want to say there?
Yeah, I was just going to say there, I think, while it is a matter of personal choice, I think I would like to know if a restaurant has a large number of employees who aren't vaccinated, I want to be able to make the personal choice to go to a different restaurant. And so, again, there are choices, but choices have consequences. And again, I would respect the ability of an employer to make the decisions about their business and how they're going to structure their business and on what terms they're going to welcome customers into their business. And maybe it's something that we can allow the public to know, so we can also make choices to protect ourselves and our families and our loved ones.
That's an interesting point. Weigh in on that, Senator, because should everyone else have the right to know, to make decisions that they feel are appropriate for them as well?
Well, absolutely, but I think you're hitting on what one of the key principles is in life. There are no guarantees. No matter where you go, on whatever matter or whatever issue it may be, what other establishment you go to, there are no guarantees, period. And so the idea that someone might have to disclose to their employer, or even better to a customer or something like that, their vaccinated status on any vaccine, right? I think back to the AIDS epidemic. I would say epidemic, but the AIDS problems that we had in the 1980s. And I think back, if we had required a bunch of disclosure for people back then, boy, you look at the backlash of what happened to Magic Johnson back then, right? And this is, granted, it's a small analogy, but you look at the harm that comes as a result of the individual from all of that. I still think it's a big problem. But people, there are more cost-efficient ways than letting the COVID vaccine run its course. There are better ways to do it. And honestly, getting a vaccine seems like such a small sacrifice. And we saw members of our federal delegation, Mike Lee, come out and talk about why he was vaccinated. I think, look, it is time to start having a real conversation with ourselves and really start refining those opinions and trying to come around to what is better with everyone else.
Okay, a recent poll has indicated, though, that Americans say they've made up their mind on this. So, Ben, do you see this changing anything when you see people like Senator Mike Lee coming out and encouraging people to get vaccinated?
I hope so. I noticed that we've seen vaccinations actually tick up in Utah in recent days, and my hope is that the people are seeing the real consequences of not getting vaccinated. And there are myths about the vaccine which are wrong, and myths about what the risks that the vaccine might cause. And again, those are wrong. But as people are seeing the alternative of not getting vaccinated, of being in the hospital and seeing people who are dying, and this really is the epidemic of the unvaccinated, I think people are reevaluating that and coming to terms with the fact that it probably makes sense from a cost-benefit analysis to go ahead and get the vaccine. Okay,
I want to hit on one other point real quick, and that is the new guidelines we saw come out from the CDC recommending all K through 12 and indoor settings, people even fully vaccinated to go back to wearing masks. Senator, let's start with you. What do you make of the latest guidelines, knowing that here in the state of Utah, you and your colleagues recently passed a law that will not allow a long-term mask mandate at school?
So we have almost 700,000 children in the state of Utah, and they all go to school, and at least of school age in the state of Utah. With 700,000 students going to school, I know we're worried about the transmission of the virus, and I take nothing away from that. Remember who we're trying to protect here. Again, this is a group of people, for the most part, over the age of 12, who are eligible for the vaccine but have elected not to take it. And as a result, they've decided that the results of COVID and the consequences that come from getting COVID are more desirable to getting the vaccine, whatever that choice may be. And I would say we are vaccinating children. And then if you take looked it up on the CDC's website this last week, we've had 611,000 deaths in the United States due to COVID-19. 370 of those deaths were under the age of 17. Okay, so 700,000 students in a mask, and teachers and everybody else trying to protect those who have elected not to get the vaccine and elected not to protect themselves. That feels very draconian from a mandate standpoint, and from just a difficulty of trying to deal with masks in schools. I hear from teachers all the time and administrators who hate them.
Okay, Ben, your thoughts on that?
You know, I believe that the government that governs best is the one that's closest to the people, and I think we should leave it up to our local school districts, our municipalities, to make the decision based on the facts on the ground where they live to decide how to deal with this pandemic. And, you know, if you were to run the analysis of how many people die from not wearing a seatbelt, statistically, it's probably a pretty small number, but it doesn't mean that it's okay to not wear a seatbelt, and I wouldn't call wearing a seatbelt draconian. I'm going to choose to do my part, to do the best that I can to slow the spread of this virus. And if our local officials are asking us to wear a mask, I don't like it, but I think it's a small thing to ask to do our part to help to slow the spread of this virus.
Okay.
The most local government is the individividual, though, Ben. And I would love
to carry on this conversation, gentlemen, but unfortunately we've run out of time, and that will have to do it. But very insightful, and appreciate your comments. Thanks so much for being with us. Stay with us. We'll be right back with more Inside Utah Politics right after the break.